The Mental Wellness Center is a community starting place for people's mental health journeys. They may have just had a diagnosis that they don't understand, or they're looking for housing, or they're looking for work. We have 7 housing sites across Santa Barbara. 110 people are served in our housing programs, everything from 24-hour care, where we have staff that are trained to help people who are pretty ill and need a lot of support, to independent living for people who struggle with mental health but they need a safe place to live. This organization has been a part of Santa Barbara for 77 years. It started out as the Mental Hygiene Society and was founded by a group of local Santa Barbarans that were really committed to taking care of everybody in their community.
My daughter was diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder. The rug was pulled out from under us. We did not understand mental health. The Mental Wellness Center was my first phone call after we got the diagnosis, and it became a lifeline. Here I found that I was no longer all alone and isolated, which I had been feeling. I found a place where we could talk about psychiatric medications and psychiatric treatments, and I no longer had to figure this out on my own.
Our fellowship club, which has been here since the early 60s, is the crown jewel of the Mental Wellness Center. It's the social program that brings people together in a community of caring for one another. We have all kinds of groups and activities that are planned. We have a computer lab. We have art and music, wonderful instruments that the community has donated, which are really helpful for people who need to express themselves in a way that isn't necessarily verbal. The Care Closet is an on-site thrift store exclusively for our members. Because upwards of 50% of our members are homeless, this is a very important part of our program. And of course, we have a beautiful food program. More than the food, it's a place where people sit together, break bread, and form community around that meal.
They always ask me what you need, and they do everything that they possibly can for you.
Here at the Wellness Center, you have a lot more resources in a lot of places that I have been to.
What we do here in our programs is we provide services to our community free of charge. One of our popular groups is our Grupo Colibri, and it's our Spanish-speaking family support group. So it's for family members, parents, grandparents who have a loved one who has mental illness. We have a wonderful program that we just started, and it's called Peer and Parent. It's a home-based program where we actually provide services in the homes to the parents and to the adult child. So we really reduce all of those barriers.
The Mental Wellness Center partners with NAMI. Together, we have staff and volunteers that sit down with anybody who walks through the door.
NAMI is the National Association for Mental Illness. The association with the Mental Wellness Center is extremely unique. One of the things that happens after every family-to-family class is that the students say, now what? So there are programs at the Mental Wellness Center that we can send them to. It doesn't just stop at family to family. The Mental Wellness Center is here to help support people all year round.
There's almost nothing I'm more proud of than the work we've done over the last 25 years to reach young people. Through the Mental Health Matters curriculum, through our Wellness Connection clubs on the high school campuses, through our various mental health education programs that we have in the community, we're helping change people's attitudes and turning them into action.
Mental Health Matters is actually based on the 3 best practices in mental health education. One is knowledge, so the students learn the basic signs and symptoms of the major mental health diagnoses. The second is attitudes. They learn stigma, which we define as negative and unfair beliefs that people have about something they don't yet understand. Then the third is behaviors. So they learn wellness practices. They learn how to calm themselves down. They learn healthy ways to deal with the inevitable stress in their lives. So we hope they walk away with some knowledge, some attitudes as stigma busters, and some good practices that will help them maintain their own mental health throughout their lives.
I got introduced to the center when my mom signed me up for the Mental Wellness Connection Club when I was a freshman, and at first I was like, oh really, I gotta go do this, but once I got there I really fell in love with it. They had these professionals come in and talk. It really just made me feel more comfortable with my emotions, and it helped me want to go seek out help.
I'm grateful for the Mental Wellness Center because they provided me with the tools that I needed to navigate high school and college successfully, not only internally, but interpersonally with the relationships that I formed.
Most people assume that everything we do is funded by government resources, when in fact only a portion of our housing is covered by government contracts. Our education programs, our family support services, and a good portion of the Fellowship Club is only able to happen because of the wonderful support we get from our community.
In many ways, I think that the Mental Wellness Center is the best kept secret in the county. I mean, here we have all these amazing capabilities, these amazing services, this amazing staff, this kind of jewel of capabilities that could serve such a broad population. Our greatest opportunity is to really create much greater awareness, first of all, and then much greater engagement with both the community that's going to support us and the community that needs our services. We have to do more. We have to be able to provide a solution for these people. We have to be their first stop. We have the capability and the competency to do that. And we just need the resources. We need the resources and the time and the talent to do that.
To be able to walk into the Mental Wellness Center and get support, have somebody say, how can I help you? And we can sit down and have a conversation about what services are available, provide you education so you can understand more, you can be empowered. I think for me, that's really why I wanted to work at the Mental Wellness Center.
When you want peace and happiness, you got to start with yourself. I advise anyone that wants the help, come here. They will help you.
I really love the groups, the tools, the knowledge, the people. This place has really helped me.
The work I'm doing now with this fabulous volunteer team that I am privileged to get to work with, it's the best work of my life.
When I come into this office, I feel like I'm home. That's what it means to me. I feel like I'm home when I'm here.